Hey students, a very good morning. So students, we have already completed chapter 4. So today we are going to start with chapter number 5, that is acid, bases and salts. So now we are going to start with the chapter. So we use a large number of edible substances in our daily life such as the lemon, salt, sugar, tamarind and curd. So students, we all use this kind of substances in our daily life. Okay. So lemon, salt, sugar, tamarind, which is known as imli, and curd. So do you have the same taste? No. They have different tastes. Okay students. So let us recall taste of few edible substances given in table 5.1. Okay. So these are the few substances that has been given and these are the taste of these substances. So number 1 is a lemon juice. So what is the taste of lemon juice? It is definitely sour. Number 2 is the orange juice. It is sometimes sour and it is sometimes sweet also. Curd, sour. Grapes, sweet and sour. Sugar, always sweet. Common salt, salty. Apple, sour and sweet. So baking soda is bitter and vinegar is again sour. So these are the taste of certain substances which are edible. Okay, that means which we can eat. Okay. So some substances taste sour, some taste bitter and some taste sweet and some taste salty. So from this we come to know that there are different tastes of different substances. So with this we are moving toward the next topic, that is acids. So students, curd, lemon juice, orange juice and vinegar taste sour. So all these kind of things, they taste sour. These substances taste sour because they contain acid. So why they are very sour? Because they contain acid in it. Okay. The substances that are sour in taste are called the acids. So the word acid is derived from the Latin word acidus, which means sour. Okay students. So this is very easy. I hope you could understand it. So acids are of two types, organic acids and mineral acid. So students, acids are of two types. Acids are of two types, organic and mineral. Okay. So what is organic acid? They are also known as natural acids. Okay. So acids that are found in plants and animals are called the organic acid. So these are found in plants and animals. So those acids which are present in plant and animal, they are known as organic acid. And the name of some organic acid and their sources are given below in table 5.2. So these are the organic acids and these are the natural sources. Okay. So citric acid, they are found in certain citric or citrus fruit such as the orange and lemon. So lactic acid, it is found in the curd. Ascorbic acid, they are found in amla and citrus fruit. And tartaric acid is found in tamarind, grapes, unripe mangoes, etc. Acetic acid are found in vinegar. Oxalic acid are found in spinach, tomato and guava. Malic acid in apple and amino acid in proteins. So these are all the sources of organic acids. Okay students. So these are very important. You need to keep in mind. So tartaric acid is mixed with baking soda and it is used in making cake and biscuit. So tartaric acid is mixed with baking soda while making cake and biscuit. Acetic acid is used in pickles and tomato ketchups. So acetic acid, that means vinegar, it is used in pickles and tomato ketchup. Okay. So microorganisms cannot survive in acidic environment. So vinegar is added to packaged food items like the sauces, ketchups and pickles to prevent them. So since the microorganism cannot survive in acidic environment, for that the vinegar is added in certain packaged food like the ketchup, pickles, sauces, etc. So number 2 is a mineral acid. Okay. So there are two types of acid, organic acid and the mineral acid. Now organic acid we have already understood about it, and now we are going to understand about the mineral acids. The acid prepared from the minerals of the earth are called the mineral acid. So those acids which are prepared from the minerals that are present in the earth are known as the mineral acids. They are human-made acid and are also known as laboratory acid because they are used in science laboratory to perform experiment. So students, organic acids are found naturally, but mineral acids they are prepared by human being and they are made use in the science laboratory. Okay. So the most common mineral acid are sulfuric acid, which is H2SO4, nitric acid, which is HNO3, and hydrochloric acid, which is HCl. So these all are prepared and are used in science laboratory. They are not found in nature, but they are prepared by human being. Mineral acids are very strong and dangerous. So students, this H2SO4, HNO3, these all are very strong and very dangerous. They are highly corrosive in nature. Okay. This acid can also cause severe burn on the skin. That means corrosive in nature means they catch fire very easily and they can even burn our skin. This acid should be handled with great caution. So while handling this acid, we have to take proper care. And this should never be handled with bare hands or tasted. Okay, this should not be handled without wearing a proper gadget, or they should not be tasted. So students, do you know each cells in our body contain an acid? So we all know that our body also contain an acid. The deoxyribonucleic acid or the DNA, it controls every features of the body such as our look, color of our eyes and our height. So proteins that build part of our cells are made of amino acid. So students, the proteins are also made of acid which is known as amino acid. The fat in our body contain fatty acid. So from this we come to know that each cell in our body contain an acid. So dilute and concentrated acid. So an acid can be dilute or concentrated depending upon the amount of water present in it. So number A, dilute acid. The acidic solution that has a large quantity of water and a small quantity of acid is known as dilute acid. So students, an acid can be dilute or concentrated depending on the amount of water that is present in them. So if the amount of water is more and the quantity of acid is less, then they are known as dilute acid. Okay. So number B, concentrated acid. The acidic solution that has a small quantity of water and a large quantity of acid is known as concentrated acid. So it is just the opposite of dilute acid. In case of dilute acid, the quantity of water is more and the quantity of acid is less. But in case of concentrated acid, the quantity of water is less and the quantity of acid is more. Okay. So a concentrated acid is an acid in most pure form or has a very small quantity of water. So concentrated acid is in most pure form and they have a very small quantity of water. So you can know more by concentrated acid can be diluted by dissolving it in a large quantity of water. So even this concentrated acid, they can be diluted by dissolving it in a large quantity of water. So for that, we should always remember that an acid is added to water. Water is never added to acid. So in case of this thing, that means if we want to make the concentrated acid as a dilute one, we always have to remember that we have to add the acid on the water, not water on the acid, because a large amount of heat is released during the dilution of an acid. Okay, so I think it is clear to you. So if you have any kind of doubt, you can ask me just after completing this video. If you don't have any kind of doubt, you just have to complete this MCQs and send in the group itself immediately after completing the video. So thank you, and tomorrow we are going to start with the basis. And thank you students, have a good day.